Hey, but there's also like people that argue they don't want certain things in the Olympics. Like some skaters don't want that in the Olympics. Some b-boys do not want breaking in the Olympics.
Yeah, the purists go off.
Give up on your dream.
Yeah,
it's no longer an edgy subculture.
Yeah.
It's everyone does it. Grandpas do it. It's like
I up rock, dude.
Hey, welcome back everybody to another amazing episode of The Careful Boys, where we are currently
on the record.
We are technically on the record. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? It's Olympic season.
Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa.
You don't like the Olympics?
The only sports I don't like.
Yeah, but I bet if we bet on it, you start
It's
like
every sport.
It's not every sport.
It's most of a lot of sports.
There's a lot of sports where you're like, we don't need
I'll
to.
watch the basketball. That's about it.
Isn't breakdancing in this year?
Hell yeah, dude.
So that's the question. Which Olympic sports or categories are you guys most hyped to watch?
I'm long distance jacking.
Jacking?
What's
What's
jacking?
You mean jogging?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
No, I thought there was I thought they were stealing like and running away.
Oh, are you talking about
Like target jacking, like this, like long distance, like running in and then
Like running and grabbing
grabbing
an LCD set. And then,
To be fair, those videos probably get more views than the Olympics.
I think that's accurate.
Wait, but they should do like takeover Olympics. That'd be good.
That'll be good. Yeah.
We'd win every year.
Take
Right?
over Olympics.
We could call it the Oakland Olympics.
How close you can get to the guy sitting on the chair.
How quickly can you get a major business out of your city?
I'm excited about gymnastics too.
Oh, yeah.
We got
Simone Biles back, right?
Very, very excited
she
about
is?
Simone Biles.
some of the girls I did music for have gone to Olympics.
Wow.
Jordan Childs is in.
Is that UCLA people?
Yeah, she's in the Olympic team. And Emma Malabuyo is one of the Filipino UCLA girls, is representing Philippines.
Hey, Suni Lee's back in it too.
Who's that?
Suni Lee was
Gymnastics?
Yeah, in gymnastics, she was the Hmong chick who basically killed it in Tokyo in 2021, and then I think she had some like kidney issues, so it seemed like she wasn't going to be able to compete at that level.
But she's back?
Yeah, and then she went through a bunch of like
What's her sport?
PT and surgeries and shit like that.
Jacking?
Gymnastics.
Jacking?
Long distance jacket.
Long distance jack.
They do like 50 meters or something.
She goes in, grabs a 65-inch TCL, and tries to get out the door.
Damn.
She gets TJ Maxx purses.
No helpers, dude.
I am excited for swimming. I like watching sprinting, basketball,
Who specifically in each thing? Because we got to drag this video off for like
wrestling, and
The
judo.
wrestling's gonna be sick.
And judo too.
Judo's pretty fucking
Bro, judo is sick, dude. Have you ever seen...
Would you go to the Olympics to watch that stuff?
Fuck yeah! Really? I would love
Judo's pretty exciting.
Judo's
I would love
dope.
that.
So when the Olympics are here, you know how they're coming to LA?
I don't want to go to the LA one though.
Why?
Because it's LA.
Well, LA like
Look at how bad he wants to go.
LA no
There's gonna be no
LA.
homeless, dude.
Well,
Just wait.
I want to go really bad, but
fuck yeah.
but I hate LA. So that's the thing. LA infrastructure is already fucked.
But that's what might be interesting to see.
To see how much more fucked it can be.
Remember when the president of fucking China visited?
They cleaned it up.
Yeah, they cleaned
No
it up.
homeless.
San Francisco. Was it San Francisco or Seattle?
Yeah, San Francisco.
San Francisco.
So like the 405, right? It's on any day. Now the whole world is here. So now imagine the 405.
yeah, that's why I think like LA will only do the shit that like. Like how they're
gonna clear it out.
They're literally gonna get rid of homeless people only for this period.
Yep.
I think it'll be interesting to see how double standard LA is about that.
It'll be paradise.
Because they'll come back right after.
Wait, is it this August? Is LA's?
No.
No, 2028.
Where they
Can we be moved the fuck out of California by then, please?
I want to see them like go back on all of the humanitarian shit they've been touting for the Olympics.
To
They
be
will.
fair, when the Olympics was in Beijing, they were putting those fucking things in the sky to clear up the fog and smog and whatnot.
Freaking cloud seeding shit. Yeah.
So they made the skies blue for the Olympics. So like, what would LA do?
LA is gonna be kind of tight. You guys should move
I
back.
think it's going to be interesting is that LA's going to do a bunch of shit that they don't normally do in order to appease the greater like financial thing.
They're gonna power wash.
And then it'll go back to normal.
They're even trying to finish the Bright Line.
Yeah, they blow a lot of money to try to impress everybody for the Olympics.
Yeah.
They're trying to finish it because they think there's gonna be a lot of travel going back and forth from LA to Vegas, so they want to finish it.
You mean from Vegas to Rancho Cucamonga?
I heard the high-speed train might be done by 2040. No kidding.
Really?
Yeah.
The high-speed train ends in Rancho Cucamonga.
Yeah.
And then you got to take regular trains to get to like the cities you care about.
Why Rancho? Out of all the fucking cities.
Whoever politician lives, whatever politician lives there.
Whoever's idea was lives in the rancho.
Oh, Rancho's gonna be big, you guys. Trust me. I own a lot of real estate over there.
He's like staring at all of his like empty land, going, yeah, this is where the rail ends.
Land opportunity, man.
It's not about where the rail begins. It's about where it ends.
I'm very excited about men's basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I'd watch.
That's gonna be super
I
fun.
was trying to watch the one in Vegas, but then the fucking tickets were expensive as.
How much were they?
So
game?
all of it. No, I was.
No, the training.
So Team USA was playing Canada at the T-Mobile Arena, and I was like, oh shit, that's fucking sick. When are you gonna get a chance to see like LeBron and
All the
Steph Curry
superstars.
on the same team, right?
Yeah.
So this is gonna be crazy. And then it was 97% all sold out. Damn. The only tickets they had left were they were like 300, but it's standing room only. At the top. So you don't even have seats.
What?
So it's just everyone like
$300 to stand?
To look at a
stand.
monitor.
And I was like, fuck.
Can we
the
bet on
hell?
those? Because I feel like
can.
America's just gonna win nonstop.
You want to bet on the Olympics?
No.
Fuck yeah.
I want to not on the basketball game. Like that's pointless. But I'd bet on
To
the Olympics.
win? Oh no, you mean not the
Bet
training.
$30, win $3.
Yeah, but still,
All my
it's
buddies-
about the prize.
All my buddies that know basketball, they're saying that USA has good competition with all the European teams
USA has a lot of
because they play a lot more team ball, and now they're kind of that's how they're going to be able to handle like the superstars of the US.
I mean, we have the most stacked basketball team, basically.
But they're all ball hogs.
yeah,
But they don't play like a
they're
team.
gonna one-on-one
Yeah,
everything.
They don't play like a team. That's the thing.
You know when US because they've been playing basically scrimmages with the other international teams for just training. So they played Canada and Vegas. Apparently, when the US team beat Canada, they dropped "Not Like Us" by Kendrick.
Damn.
That's fucking funny.
They're dropping that everywhere they go.
That's so funny. Well, no, specifically against Canada.
It's so sick.
That's hilarious.
Honestly, good.
If you get Steph and LeBron on one team, in
Oh.
my head I'm like, how do you lose? And then you have Anthony Edwards in the starting
Well,
lineup.
because LeBron's 40.
But dude, LeBron.
Nah, no, I'm just being a hater. I actually love LeBron.
I know. LeBron's LeBron.
He's LeBron.
But Steph, you got Steph.
During the playoffs last year, he was a monster.
No, that's incredible.
LeBron
what he
has a
did.
chance in any sport he plays because he's such a specimen.
He's also specifically not just from the physical point of view. His basketball IQ is just through the roof.
Do you think they take the Olympics seriously, or it's like a good practice summer round?
Well, here's the thing. One of the big things was it what's the runner's name? Was it Noah Lyons or something like that? Anyways, there's this other like
For distance, 100 meter.
some sort of other like athlete basically was talking shit on the U.S. basketball team because like the NBA specifically.
Oh, he's talking about world champs. Like you guys aren't world champs.
It's like world champs of what? Like you guys got smoked in the FIBA World Cup, recently too, and it's like that apparently ignited a bunch of basketball players in NBA all over social media to be like, yo, like this guy's
Fuck
talking
you.
shit, you
Yeah,
know, like
fuck
fuck
you.
you.
Was the FIBA team like were they stacked though? The US team?
No, it wasn't stacked, but like it's also in one of those kind of seasons where a bunch of all-stars don't want to participate in things like that because it either takes away from their seasonal stuff. That's why Kawhi Leonard's not playing on the team because the Clippers were like, yo, we need like Kawhi to focus on like the season and stuff like that.
But we're the United States of America, dude. The Kansas City Chiefs are world champions. You understand?
absolutely.
Like that's just how we are.
Who's gonna beat them?
Yeah, yeah, right.
I don't think
For
Spain is
American
gonna beat 'em.
football, that
Thank
makes
you.
sense.
Bro, everyone knows, and it's also crazy too. It's like everyone knows we have the best basketball team of all time.
Yep.
Like, no
And
one
the best
fucking-
football team in the world.
Even if we lose, we're the best.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's just because they were,
Our suckiest NBA team can still destroy the world.
But this is Steph Curry's first Olympic.
Is it?
Yeah, this is first Olympics, and this is LeBron's last.
Why is it Steph's first? Was he injured?
I guess they never asked him to go on.
What?
Yeah.
And sometimes they don't want to play. Sometimes they don't want to risk injury and risk fucking all that money.
Because early in his career, he
You don't
was
make
getting
shit
injured
on
all
the
time.
Olympic team. So
that's
why would I
why.
play for the Olympics? I'm not gonna make shit.
You got a cool gold medal.
Now the whole like national pride, especially to like uphold that shit, is like back. So the energy just feels very different as well.
USA. I get hyped for the NBA.
Are there any other new Olympic events?
Skateboarding, right?
No, that was in the Tokyo ones.
Are they adding Muay Thai to this one? They're not, right?
Really?
Yeah, because
Which ones did they cut to make room for
Are they
skate?
cutting any of them? Because some of them seem so...
power walking could take a snooze, dude. I'm good.
They
on
are
that.
fast, but
They
it's
are.
boring
They're
to watch.
super
But it's
fast.
boring to watch.
I
Okay,
think
breaking is huge. We gotta talk about breaking a lot more here because that is fucking sick. That breaking is for the
This is the first time?
yeah. So like even Nike just developed new.
And the
breaking
top B
shoes.
girl is Filipino.
From your guys' perspective, if someone, so like in tricking, right? Tricking, it's like Red Bull is like that's the reigning champ or whatever.
For tricking?
Is that like in your guys' perspective?
What is tricky?
Like where they do crazy flips and stuff. So for example, like the
nunchucks
best,
on
if
Like
you
Steve
won-
Trotta, you know
if
you're
got-
Steve Trotta.
Yeah.
If you got a gold medal at the Olympics for boxing, that does not mean you're the best boxer.
Because this is the first time, this is a big deal.
It's a different lane. It's a different lane.
What up, guys? Thank you for watching us for so long. If you like what we do, please support our Patreon. Joe, tell them what we have to offer.
So every week you get 2 videos. One never released director's cut, and another one 2 half for YouTube, Patreon only. Every freaking week you get that, and you get access to our Discord where you can come chat with us.
And ask us questions that become episodes here because we're gonna answer them and we're gonna take it seriously and we wanna give you the responses that you want. So come stay connected with us, join our Patreon, click the description below for full details.
So all
would
the
you-
best are gonna come out for the breaking.
Like, would you guys consider whoever won this as the best breakdancer if they won gold at the Olympics?
I think you would respect them as a winner of something fucking huge, but I don't know. I don't think it translates to, like, it's another lane. It's like if you won a, let's say, like a different jam
Yeah.
entirely.
Yeah.
It's a different respect.
What's bigger, ABDC or if you win the Olympic gold?
Olympic gold, but thank you for asking.
ABDC.
I did ask.
I think it's ABDC.
It depends on when.
Well, it's different because in the Olympic gold is also it's like a one person.
Okay.
ABDC is like a crew.
Right.
So they're completely
Okay,
different. Like
got
it's-
it.
There's no head-to-heads with 2 times 2 or 3 times 3.
They should do that.
I think breaking in the Olympics opened up a new area where if you want to be that kind of b-boy, you can. If you don't, you don't have to. And I think that's the best part is that it provided another way to make a living and another goal to aspire to. That's not necessarily what the OGs want, not necessarily what out b-boys want. Like it's just a whole nother
It's a
thing.
new frontier.
see.
It's
I wonder
dope,
how
yeah.
they're gonna standardize it, cause like with music, and then like with style, cause the way I see it is like figure skating,
Yeah.
right? You got your handful of moves, it's music attached. They look at all those things.
You gotta nail the landing.
But it's arguably
Yeah.
still like let's say like Victor, like Vicious Vic, he's like one of the top guys already in breaking, and now he's like representing America in that way. So it's not like saying, oh, if you're an Olympic b-boy, you didn't kill it in regular breaking. All of them did. So it's like I think we've yet to see where that's gonna go. But right now, all of the people that killed it in breaking have total access to kill it.
But also the perspective and the legitimization of this sport is a totally different conversation because like maybe if like I don't know a brand sponsor or like designer or whatever, you know, thought this was too subculture or street or something before, you put on the Olympic stage and it's like you're literally in the same conversations as anything else.
And it's easier for I think brands to talk about what you've done. If it's Olympic, it's easier for someone to sell you.
It's like adding 3,000 more eyeballs to something.
Is there any names that you guys are really excited to see perform?
Logistics, Logan, Underground Flow, hell yeah. She's a Filipino B-girl who basically is like one of the top B-girls in the world. She was a Rebel BC1 champ 2 years ago, something like that. Basically, she's our homegirl, and she's fucking dope.
She's dope.
And if she goes to the Olympics and smashes it, that's like, we're gonna have fam that are like straight crying.
You think she's gonna be like the favorite to win?
She's one of the top representing the U.S., but like,
But what about
breaking-
Russian judges, man? Yeah. They always
Breaking is
lowballing us.
crazy.
I think that's where it's complicated too because she's such an all-rounder. Like she can excel in dances way beyond breaking. I don't know how they're gonna judge it. If they're gonna be like, oh, all that stuff you did was not.
We don't care
scoreable.
about your up rocks?
Yeah, I don't know if they'll be like, oh, like
That
breaking
robot?
wasn't as strong.
Irrelevant.
Like, who knows?
Yeah, we don't know.
Do you guys know the criteria of how they
It's
judge?
so subjective, right?
Yeah.
I
like, if you
do
don't-
know
if
that
you
you
don't do
can't do
power
like
moves,
diss
you
shit,
whack.
you know, right?
Yeah,
You can't diss them?
I think the criteria is out there, but it's yet to be determined how closely it's followed because we don't know yet how.
Like for example, like you go to like a regular b-boy jam, somebody fucking throws out a gangster round and then like cocks a motherfucker in the face. The charisma and the energy of that, you'd be like, yo.
Some people can win
like,
battles
yeah,
by
you
just
know
being
that
dominant. Like you could just win by being the more dominant person, even though someone else had more dynamic moves. But then in Olympics, I doubt it's gonna be that way.
It might be more like gymnastics, where there's like a priority of move difficulty, which ones you choose to string together, and which ones you land the best.
Or I wonder if it works like, in gymnastics, you can't really just make a move up and then expect to be scored on it. it has to be predetermined programs.
Like windmill.
They have to know what your whole thing is going to be so that they know if you did it or not.
That makes sense.
They go like, oh, you did a single instead of the double you promised. Like, there's things like that. I don't know if in breaking it's like...
They won't be able to do that. So much of it's freestyle and flavor.
which is why we're like, oh, at least it provides a different lane where it's not necessarily regular breaking, it's something different, but hey, more ways to win.
But I will say, if there's one dude who does take gold for the world, aka like Hong Ten, he will probably be established like GOAT of all time type shit.
Because he already won outside of the Olympics, and then
He's like nearly 40.
Not only that, but he was a champion before, like way back in the day. He did his military service, so he basically you can't break that whole time. Came back and was champion again.
At the basically the 10-year anniversary Red Bull, where all the past champions came, he won first in that one as well, and then he won again. Yeah. So he's taken basically the most esteemed one-on-one title by Red Bull 3 times, which is already like it's like the Jordan. Yeah. So if he now at his age goes to the World like Olympics for the first time, if he wins a gold again, that would literally be like like your GOAT.
Wow.
Yeah.
wow.
Who's the GOAT right now?
No, I don't know. He's one of them.
Oh, he's one of them.
But like you do it in like a new.
He's definitely a strong
for sure.
GOAT of all. Yeah.
He's already
So
basically
he just
GOAT.
pours cement over that he's the GOAT.
Yeah, it would be undeniable.
Yeah.
Have you heard that like they say that like Olympics is where the sports go to die?
I haven't heard that. What?
From my own mouth.
While you're watching the Olympics.
What's their explanation?
Is because the actual sport, the purity, it gets so bureaucratic and it gets so
that's true,
specific
yeah.
to the point where there's no more evolution and originality. The evolution becomes about scoring and gamifying the score, right? So, for example, judo, it used to have all the way down to submission, but then it's just throws now because you get the most points. Same with Taekwondo, and like there's all these things that they kind of like water down. Yeah.
Have you ever heard the term that bronze is dirty gold?
I have heard that.
I learned that from when I was working with the Olympian skaters. They so they ended up getting bronze, and then somebody told them like the other pro skaters I think that they're friends with were like, oh, congrats, you got dirty gold. And they were like, what? I guess like it's like a kind of a known thing internally that when they're determining who's gonna get gold, silver, and bronze for things that are more like creative, they give the bronze to the person that should have won, but then they give gold to the person that had to win.
What the?
There's a lot of politics in the Olympics. Yeah.
So yeah, it's like a weird. Obviously that's the most I know about.
It's like remember the Nancy Kerrigan shit?
Yes.
And like they basically had to have her place, no matter the fuck what, because of what happened.
So it's like for sports that aren't that clear of a winner.
Right.
Because if you're sprinting, the guy that goes like this.
If you just got there first, it's a gold. But then for things that like ice skating, it's very like super political.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think
It's really
breaking
hard.
could be that too because it's too subjective.
I think it has
It's
a
hard-
potential to be that. Yeah.
It's hard to make it like one standardized thing.
Unless somebody's crashing, you know, like then.
What's that mean?
Like if you're clearly fucking up, like you're falling on your ass. Oh yeah. Like kind of like doing a triple Lutz and skating. And
But that's like I just saw a video on X of a stripper falling all the way off a pole and then just acting like she sold it at the bottom.
she went boom and then just started going.
Hey, but recovery
Come on,
is half of it. Recovery is half of it.
And hey, all respect to her, but like, so that I guess she would lose the point or something.
Apparently, skateboarding might be a first time in the Olympics as well. But when I just googled new Olympic
Yeah,
sports.
skateboarding will be.
They didn't do that? Oh, they did like a trial run, huh?
And sport climbing.
Oh, that's
But
kind of cool.
from a political point of view, I heard that these are the
Is sport climbing the ones where those fools look like they're just flying up the side of a mountain?
Free climb, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alec Huddle shit?
I know I'm old, but is
bouldering speed and lead.
is
That's the format.
skateboarding even a thing anymore? Like
Yeah, X Games still going strong.
Yeah,
but like for example, Tony Hawk, household name. I'm growing up.
Yeah.
Who's the skater that's like a household name?
Well, actually,
Japanese.
oh yeah, no.
Japanese kid.
little boy.
Is he black?
Ninja?
Yeah, that one.
Nija or whatever? Yeah.
Okay.
And then a
He's
girl
like a-
who just landed
Okay, cool.
the
Bad boy of
1080 or whatever, right?
Because I think I remember seeing them do like their trial runs of like how they would score it, and it was like one guy going in like kind of like a skate park looking spot and just doing a bunch of tricks, and it was pretty tight. because they're doing like freestyle runs.
It's
huge.
gotten, the bar has gotten higher for.
It's really.
There's so
crazy,
many
man.
young people that are like really good, and I also think because like during COVID, a lot of these games they saw a resurgence, and then you just see so many people that are good.
Well, that's actually the point as why they're in the Olympics this year, because I was talking with somebody who's helping with the pitch of the narrative of why breaking should be in the Olympics, why it even got the vibe for it, is because Olympic viewership ratings was going down so low that they needed the younger audiences to come in. So that's why these sports are in for this season.
Well, 'cause
they're not guaranteed
Finally.
to continue.
You have to pivot. Yeah.
Because Olympics used to be a pretentious, posh sport.
It still comes off that way.
Yeah, and it's like, well, who's going to these cities? It's the rich people that can actually afford to visit different cities every single time.
It's always
And it's all the rich games.
But that's also why a lot of these new sports are not guaranteed to continue in the next round of Olympics. It just depends on how
a
well
trial
they
run?
perform. Yeah. Because a lot of different countries will vie for like different types of sports in their own country.
Like European handball. You guys know about that?
There's definitely something to be said when, for so many Olympics in a row, you have breakers and dancers in the Olympic ceremonies that open it, but are featured in no way in any of the games. So it's almost like you're showing what's entertaining and then you're showing what's boring.
Yeah.
As you're the precursor is cooler. How's that work? Like, eventually there's got to be some form of like,
Spoken like
bring that in. You know what I mean?
Not a bit. I think that competitive hot dog eating should be in the Olympics.
That would be must-see TV.
1000%.
Or power slap.
I love power.
Look, I used to play water polo in high school, but I'm like, dude, we don't want to see this in the Olympics.
Hey, but there's also like people that argue they don't want certain things in the Olympics. Like some skaters don't want that in the Olympics. Some b-boys do not want breaking in the Olympics.
Yeah, the purists can go fuck off. It's so boring.
You would never make it anyway. That's what you would say.
Right.
Don't they know that
The main thing is the kids.
Give up on your dream.
Yeah,
it's
give it
no
to the next
longer
gen.
a edgy subculture.
Yeah.
It's everyone does it. Grandpas do it. It's like
I up rock, dude.